Moving to Spain in 2017 is a good idea. I'd say yes. In all honesty, there's been a lot of negativity around the Brexit. I would say the pound to the euro is nearly 1 to 1 right now. But if you take into consideration the quality of life in Spain, I would say yes, it's a great place to be. I also know there's a lot more people from Scandinavian countries that have come to Spain. Well, I've known a lot more people from Scandinavia coming to Spain recently. So, in that essence, yes, good idea. You got good weather, infrastructure. The roads are pretty good in many locations. We live on the coast, so bear that in mind because I know. I think it's Spanish speaks. He mentioned about Madrid. I think it's Madrid. Might be Madrid. He was up in Valencia, I think. The fact is, you're not getting the same sort of coastal sunshine and going to the beach because there isn't one. You know, you're more central. But for us, we got beaches nearby, swimming pools, lots of sports facilities for the kids. I find the schools are very good. The schools are very engaging with the kids and also the parents. I find there's a good community spirit. Although there is obviously the usual bad elements that you get anywhere on the planet, don't really seem to suffer with them too much where we are. Probably the hardest thing is probably work. I do most of my work online, so I don't really suffer with that. But a lot of people end up working in the bars, teaching English, becoming a gestor, which is basically sorting all the paperwork out for other expats, etc. But if you're good at Spanish language, there's a lot more opportunity out there. Certainly is. There is high unemployment in Spain, but it's a bit like the UK. There's a lot of unemployment in certain skill markets. But at the same time, there's other skill markets where there's a shortage. I know in the UK, for example, engineering, there is a huge shortage of engineers. So it's based on what you're doing. You know, if you're going to retire here, then these problems aren't yours. You're just going to come out here and enjoy your life. The other thing that may change with the Brexit is the relationship to healthcare coverage. Myself, my wife, and the kids, we have private healthcare. We're paying, I think, it's about 140 euros a month, and for two people, it's about 140 euros a year for like a 50% on dental cover. Because my son needed about 900 euros worth of work, so paying 140 quid for somebody to go 50-50 with, quid's in. It's a done deal. So there is some things that you may have to do, but I find that the quality of life's so good. You know, like it's 8 o'clock at night, and as you may hear, I've got people standing outside the window, standing, chatting. That is normal. The one thing you will find is the volume is normal level 11. I'm not sure why people have to speak so loud, but they do. It sounds sometimes like they're arguing or shouting, but they're actually just talking to each other. But wandering around 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, it's pretty normal. You know, it's we don't really see any drunkenness where we are. Don't see drug abuse. Don't see any of the Hasbro type stuff. But where we are, it's mainly people that are retired, people on holiday with their kids, etc. Don't really get the 30-something holidays, etc. We just get tourists that are just enjoying the quiet life. So for us, yeah, Spain is a fantastic idea. Also, from the fact that we had the option to go to the UK because my wife is from the Philippines. Now, we had the option to go to the UK, but when I went to the UK, I've got to admit, I didn't like it. I've been overseas for about 8 years and gone back to it, and it just wasn't for me. So when I come out to visit a friend Steve out here in Spain and just see what it's like, I've never been in Spain before, it just clicked. You know, I just thought, this is nice. You know, and I did see somebody mention on the comments before about they didn't like Spain because they would feel like they're in holiday mode all the time. I would say that does happen sometimes, but at the same time, you've still got the day-to-day obligations. What is good is like now it's 8 o'clock at night. I could quite simply just finish up what I'm doing and go and jump in the swimming pool. I couldn't do that in the UK. I'd have to get a gym membership on a subscribed basis where I had to pay for it for a minimum 18 months just to get access to the swimming pool. Here, we've got a swimming pool. It's a shared community thing within our development. Here in La Mata, the place we're moving out of, we've got the beach. You could go swimming at this time of night. And we have done. Me, Igor, and some of the other guys from the construction, we bring the kids down, go and have a beer down by one of the kiosks and sit on the beach while the kids are swimming, and we just keep an eye on everybody. Sitting having a chat, chilling out. That's what it's about. Is it easy to find work? I would say that the opportunities are there. You have to hunt them down. I know with Andreas, when he first come here, he put a lot of effort in and he found work quite easily. Myself, I focused on stuff on the internet. I know I can hop to the UK and come back. So for me, I don't really worry too much. For me, I'm developing an online income that is fully automated. So for me, I go to the UK, build up my money pot, come back. That was money for the year. The internet stuff's developing, and as that develops, it takes more and more of that burden away. But April, my wife, now that she's a full resident, can also work. She teaches English. So in essence, Spain's been fantastic. Downsides, just the bureaucracy. I'll be honest, the bureaucracy is the only thing. Even with the internet connection, the president of the new development is blocking the fiber going into some of the blocks because he wants all the blocks to subscribe at the same time, which is okay, but it's not taking into consideration many of these properties are holiday rentals where they don't need the internet at all because there's nobody there full time. But that's bureaucracy. Getting your residency, bureaucracy. Buying a car, dealing with the tax or transfer of paperwork, bureaucracy. But you go through a lot of that stuff in the UK as well. You know, if you go through the visa processes in the UK, they're an absolute nightmare. It's just a cash cow for government organisations. But at the same time, this is the bit a lot of people miss, is the fact is because you were born in a country, you already got your birth certificate, your history, your national insurance number, because it comes from when you leave school. All the paperwork's already been processed, so it doesn't seem a pain. But when you come to a new country, you're new. You're not newborn, but you've still got to build all this evidence of a life in a new country, and that's the bureaucracy. The rest of it, no problems whatsoever. It's fantastic. I love Spain. We're here for the long term, although we'll be hopping back to the Philippines as soon as I get everything else settled. Thanks for watching.